your mind is okay. Off your mind, what you sound like me.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, my ego don't come. Ingo torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo. My ego don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo. My ego diary politico, oh, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo. And in the touchlight every corner, oh, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. Still them talk say make we off mind, but thank God say my ego don't come. So my people make you ladder, oh, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo. My ego don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo. My ego diary politico, oh, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo. Person where they do even no one make person talk. Them say that my yegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say my yegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say my yegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo. My yegun don't come, oh, yo. My people make you shout, oh, yo. My yegun don't come, oh, yo. My yegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo. My yegun don't come, oh, yo. My yegun diary politico, oh, yo. My yegun don't come, oh, yo. This man not the off in mind, oh, yo. My yegun don't come, oh, yo.
Hello there. Yes, good afternoon to you. How are you? Good morning to you. Good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. Yes, this is Mayegun. La. Share the broadcast. You can see me smiling. Yes, because I've got some good news for you. That is where we're going to start from tonight. So share the broadcast. Invite your friends. Invite your not so friendly friends. You may call them frenemies. Invite your frenemies. Invite everyone that needs to be here and tell them that Mayegun tea.
Ani esunraki.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú esunraki.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ani esunraki.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ani esunraki.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ani esunraki.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọba bá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa bí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ra yìí.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ìjọ ìgbádìí yẹ.
Máyégún máa bí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ra yìí.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ìpẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
I know they don't like us. We don't like them either. But we are always very truthful, sincere. So I'm going to open up tonight with an update on the intervention in the illegal detention of Oloye Sunday Igboho. They say, no, talk about, don't say it in public. What is wrong with all of you people? You are just telling them all your ideas. Why can't you just keep it to yourself? Don't tell us what you are. Shut up. Shut up with your mouth. We will tell you what we are doing, the one that the public should know. You know why? Because we raised the fund for this intervention publicly. I beg you, keep your idea to yourself. They don't like us, as in we don't like them. And whatever they feel about it, it doesn't really matter.
As they see with us, we go dey pain them. As they pain them, we go dey see with us.
You're welcome. So today, we have kick-started our intervention in the illegal detention of Oloye Sunday Igboho by Benin Republic. So we have kick-started that today. And that's a good news, by the way, because, yes, legally, we are now involved. So every one of us who put together the money, who put together the fund, you should be jumping up a little bit, if you can, right now, where you are sitting. Because what this simply means is that we are now involved as diasporans. And we are not just getting involved, we are getting involved in a big way. And I need to let you know so that you can at least feel proud of what we are about to start. Today, the Ogunlana Legal Chamber has agreed to take over the case of Oloye Sunday Igboho in Benin Republic, specifically Benin Republic. The reason for that is because every case that Igboho is mentioned, including the one he's suing Nigeria, is being handled by those we believe are credible enough, because there have been those who have given us any kind of good news since this persecution started, remember? Yeah, they were those who secured the release of those they illegally, kidnapped from his house. There were those who also secured the judgment of a court that stopped Nigeria from, attacking or arresting or harassing Igboho. So which then makes the position of Benin Republic completely illegal. That is, if they say they are holding him because of Nigeria, in Nigeria is owing Igboho, they are owing Igboho 20.2 billion naira judgment right now. They haven't paid it. They haven't appealed it. The time to appeal that judgment has passed, which means technically Nigeria is owing Igboho 20 billion. So if Benin Republic should not add to their own economic woes. So that is what we want to challenge Benin Republic. But let me say this before I even continue, right? The moment we started this move, a lot of people have been feeling kind of uncomfortable in a good way, in a bad way, and whatever way others are feeling. Simply because, you see, this intervention of ours, it is the biggest intervention that has ever been rallied around or put together to defend anyone at all since this state-sponsored persecution started, which then targeted Igboho to be assassinated. This is the biggest. So many people know that our intervention is going to make a huge impact in every other thing that is going on. So some people are uncomfortably, so they are uncomfortable in a kind of positive way. That is, they are concerned that we may take it in a way that eventually everything scatter, we will know where we are going. something they believe that diplomatically, no, it's not good. So they are not comfortable. There are those who are not comfortable because for the past 7 months, this is their means of income. I mean no kind of disrespect to those who probably did even spend their own money and all. I'm talking about those who are uncomfortably uncomfortable. So I've spoken to so many people behind the scenes and all of that. So because they are concerned that this is big, of course it is. So today we turn the sword because in the space of 2 weeks, 14 days, we had a plan of raising 50,000 pounds, which when you change it will come to somewhere around 39 million naira. Good enough to kickstart a legal struggle that you probably don't know how long it's going to take, but it's going to be worth it. Very good. And in 14 days, we have raised over 27,000 pounds. That's massive. In 14 days. That means we are battle ready. Yes, we are. And we don't care where it's going to turn out and the rest of that. We just want Igboho out. That's it. 27,000 pounds. I did the multiplication of that by exchanging it to your naira in Nigeria. That actually put us in a kind of a financial state of over, what do you call it? Of over 22 million naira. But guess what? Just within these 14 days, or let me say in the last 7 days to be an exact, we have in our custody over 23,820 pounds is in our custody from your donations all over the world. Do you know the name I gave to us? Diasporans for Justice. Are you following? Yeah, I'm giving you the updates now. Your donation, the total and what we have at hand, has put us in that financial state to put actions into our words. That is when some people are now saying, don't say it in public. Well, don't say it in public, kill you dear. What is it that you're gonna do or say that is worse than those who are watching me right now? From your DSS, from your Nigeria police, from some of those who are behind this whole thing that they are subjecting Igboho to. So your advice is best kept to yourselves. So what did we do? Today, we have reached that milestone. I'll give you a rough info because I am probably not expected to disclose how much this legal team are going to take. But I can tell you how much is agreed as mobilization. Don't worry about who are going to be in the team, and don't worry yourself. You will read all of that in your newspaper. You will read all of that on your what do you call it, on your different platforms in Nigeria and Benin Republic. You are going to see people talk about them. You're going to see them, the people that are going to be behind this case. You are going to see them on your TV. You're going to hear them on your radio. They're going to talk about Igboho, and you're going to hear all of this by them. But I can't give you an idea because we are funding them. Our intervention is so marvelous. Honestly speaking, I feel so proud of us. Not just talk, no action. So the legal team are going to be mobilized primarily for the next 3 months, a sequence payment of 7 million naira. Write that down. 7 million naira. So what does that tell you? We have a time frame for what we want to pay them for. We have a time frame for what when we expect to begin to hear the report of what they are doing. Then we have a time frame when we will know either to reimburse them again or not. I like it. I like that. So today, Oloye Sunday Igboho, Majasola Osha gave his approval that he is comfortable with this legal team. Therefore, we will mobilize them first with 2 million naira. Somebody said, maybe I shouldn't say that. Well, maybe I should. Because as I'm talking to you right now, I feel like I'm speaking to over 700 people. 700 people who heeded the call that can we do this? They say, yes, we can do it, Mayegun. Just give us, how do you want us to? We will do it. I bet I'm speaking to all of you because you deserve to know. For those, everyone else who is listening, yeah, it is just to let you know that there is this power behind the will, or let me say, behind the people who have the strong will to change their own destiny, starting with somebody else's attack that, or persecuted. So I'm speaking to everyone, and I'm speaking to my donors specifically, in particular. So if you know Gunla Noshemba, you probably will have an idea of what is coming. His popular quote, he said, Mr. Badero, Oloye, ngoko ni mo fẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ o. Ẹni tó bá gbé adìyẹ òtòṣì, ó ti gbé taláròyé. All I want is that don't come back and tell me that some elders said, some leaders said, and this, that we are going too fast, or we are, you know what I mean, that because of that, we should calm down, that as long as we are not coming to say that, let's let the Gbedu begin. So much I won't tell you. They will tell them themselves. They will tell you themselves. And at the end of the day, you are going to listen to them more. Remember that our intervention is called intervention, and it is called the legal aid to support those who are being persecuted. All right. I just want us to know that our efforts is to free an innocent man that is unjustly locked up. When many are mocking him, laughing, many of us have been having sleepless nights because we decided to put ourselves in his shoes, and we felt so uncomfortable in those shoes if it was to be us, and we decided to intervene. We are not in any competition with anybody, okay? All we want is for Igboho to be out. And let me tell you something, right? And I think I should tell you so that nothing comes to you by surprise, okay? Like I said earlier, our intervention and our move and everything, people know about it. Oh, no joke. Oh, people are calling meetings. They're having conversation, private meetings. This one, WhatsApp meeting, that meeting, all because of this. So no joke. Oh, they are waiting and all of that. So in the course of shaking and pulling here and there, we discovered that they may think they will pull a stunt on us. And that stunt is that I have been hearing that the Benin Republic don't want trouble. Benin Republic don't want wahala with anything to do with Igbo, Yoruba nation or anything. And now that they are hearing that some diasporans are putting together teams here and there, they have no idea what is coming. And they said this issue of keeping Igbo for another 6 months may not really be in their own interest after all. So they would rather just say, Buratai, do you have a plane or do you have a chopper? Come and take Igboho. So you may wake up one morning just because of what we're about to do now. You may wake up one morning and they will just tell you that they have returned Igboho to Nigeria. Don't panic. I'm saying this to you now because, yes, I have been hearing, come on. You know, the usual. What are they up to? What nonsense is this? What kind of, they're just going to make it complicated. We are trying to we know that if you try to free Igboho, the next thing is that Benin Republic is just going to send him to Nigeria. And then if they send him to Nigeria, they can just kill him. That is the fear factor. Why some of those who have been telling us that they are working to get him released, that is why they don't want him released yet. Because according to them, they fear for his life. Do you understand? So those are the people I said, in their own positive way, they are uncomfortable with what we are about to do. Because according to them, what we are about to do now can make Benin Republic to take Igboho back to Nigeria. And the reason why I said you should not panic, you should not worry yourself is because, yes, I have also had that kind of a conversation with the representative of Igboho and indirectly and directly with Oloye himself. And you know what he said? He's not afraid of going back to Nigeria. I'm not afraid, Mayegun. Not afraid anything. If they want to take me to all this nonsense going on, I'm not happy. That's what he said. I'm not happy. Everybody's coming here with different promises, with different this. We are doing this, we are doing that. Every day. Last. Nothing. If they want to take me to Nigeria, let them take me to Nigeria. Is that not where Nnamdi Kanu is? Is that not where they are keeping Nnamdi Kanu? Have they killed Nnamdi Kanu? That's what he said. So don't panic. What you should be happy about right now is that, as you are in the diaspora, and you feel so concerned and so worried. Do you understand? And you have no real information. What is going on? You get what I mean? Dead worried. Now that time is over. Now you will know what is going on. You will understand what is going on, and you will get to know who is doing what and why. Because you are paying for it. We are paying for it. That is what gives us that leverage. And that is the leverage we are going to use this time around. So let's say we have done it. We are now involved. There are so many things going into it. Do you understand? But the most favorite part is that we are starting on a sound, strong, legal footing. I love legal. I love everything legal. Even when you are dealing with illegal, lawless people, you still kind of have to use legal means of, dismantling them. So I love how we are starting. So what we are starting right now is that we, the diasporans for justice. If anyone we know is being persecuted, hunted down, or what have you, we don't need to go and do fundraiser to get them defended, especially in Nigeria. That is what we call the strong legal footing. So Loye said, pay them 2 million naira and we will pay them the rest after meeting them. So the game don't start to the rest about the legal this, that. You are going to be reading them in the papers. You are going to be seeing them on your TV. You are going to be reading them everywhere. The issue of illegal detention of Sunday Igboho is going to be everywhere from now on. And you know the good news is that by the time we make the payment of 7 million naira in the next, let's say in the next 4 weeks, because their plan is that they wanted to be paid in a lump sum so that they can continue their work until they probably will need anything again, which can be a couple of months. 7 million naira is not for our case. Don't forget that. This is the beginning. And even if they want us to pay 7 million naira times 3 for the rest of this year, do you know we have it already? Do you? Yes, we do. I wish I can show you that bank account. That would just be like going to extra mile, right? Every time I check my bank and I see 23,820 pounds. That's solid. So which simply means for the next 9 months, if we have to be paying, I'm just saying, if we have to be paying lawyers on this issue, 7 million naira every 3 months, we can do it and we won't even blink. I just said that so that you can know how strong financially we are. Yes. But there are other things going into it too. Some of them, I won't really tell you in detail. But you need to have an idea. So that when you start seeing all this everywhere, now our money be that. Now our money they talk. Do you understand? No, Nigeria won't honor the judgment of Igboho for now. They said they are broke. Nigeria is broke. They can't pay 20 billion. We are not after that for now. We just want Igboho released. We don't care what condition they want to put together. We don't, you know what I mean? Just let him go. Once you let him go, we can deal with the rest of the issues after that. Do you understand, everyone? Yeah, that's our own intervention about. Okay? Anything, everything that is going to help the legal release of Oluye Sunday Igboho from the illegal detention of the government of Benin. That is our intervention. We are not fighting anybody, no? Although some people said, Mayegun, you say you are not fighting anybody, you're not fighting, you don't want fight, you don't want fight. Do you know that because Igboho is not free, that is why some people are comfortable planning about swagger about 2023. Do you think if Igboho is free, organizing that same rally we saw in Oshogbo, with the rally we saw in Ekiti, that rally we saw in Akure, the one we saw in Ibadan, if he should organize that until 2020, Baba, do you think 2023 will happen? Now that they have managed to find a legal way to lock him up, Mayegu, all of you for diaspora, you are putting money together to get Igboho released. And you say you are not looking for trouble. I say, well, I don't know what that means, except for the selfish people who feels like what Igboho is talking about, the safety, the security of Yoruba land, it is not anything close to their heart. If not, why would locking Igboho up be the solution for them to solve the insecurity in Yoruba land? I was like, I'm not fighting anyone except those who are going to fight me. And I know they involve myself in any illegal. I don't get myself involved in anything illegal. Wherever I can't defend myself, I don't get myself involved in. And I'm so glad for the grace that I've managed to protect, to defend what is so precious to me to this point, my name. Do you get that now? So the entire UK financial system, they know that I am raising funds. Do you know that? The entire UK, the entire Scottish financial system, they know that I currently have almost £24,000 from donation. They know that I have it. The entire UK system is going to know when I begin to disburse that money. Do you understand what that means? Yes, it is because when you do it according to the book, people may get offended, but when you are doing the right thing, you are not so worried about anything. So don't worry about me. Don't worry about them. What we should worry about is that the safe release of Oluye Sunday Igboho. So if they want to take him to Nigeria to shock us, they shock wa. They actually make it. The reason why we are actually spending this much is because the lead counsel, the lead counsel to this legal team, Barrister Adesinner Ogunlano, Esquire, who is going to put together the entire team that are going to do the whole digging across Benin Republic and Africa, wherever this is going to take us, we'll pay them. It's because of the shot to and fro, going back and forth between Nigeria and Benin. That's why we are actually going to be spending this much. So don't let them surprise us. If they want to take Igbo to Nigeria, which we are not comfortable with, primarily as an option, of course we don't want it. If they have to take him back, then we'll keep the battle there. In fact, it will make it more interesting. You will see the film better. It's going to make it more interesting. But again, nothing to worry about. So I just thought I should give you that update. It's so important we have that update. Okay, I know some of them don't like it. But should we care? Some of you are watching Mayegun's Diary Political tonight because you want an update on this issue of Sunday Igboho. Now you have it. So let's take a little break. Like that video. Share it if you haven't, okay? My friends on YouTube, we are nearly 1,000 on YouTube as we speak. But it seems that only 200 of us have managed to stop by to actually like the video. You can do so before we continue. So I am going to take a break. Like I said, they may not like the way we do it, okay? It doesn't really matter. If it pains them, it's sweet sauce.
As they sweet us, you go they pain them. As they pain them, you go they sweet us.
Yes. Remember this guy? That is Femi Oponu Adesinner. Femi Oponu Adesinner is the deputy to Garbage Shehu. Garbage Shehu is the one that is called the presidency, or the combination of Femi Oponu Adesinner and Garbage Shehu. Their combination is called the presidency in Nigeria. They have been more ridiculous than all those ridiculous spokesperson for president since Nigeria came back to democracy in 1999. You see this guy, this madman, Femi Oponu Adesinner, is and then a Garbage Shehu. These two are the most ridiculous of them. But somebody said, wait for those who are coming after them. You will know that Nigeria can only give you the worst of the worst of the worst. They said he is a pastor, a redeemed pastor. The Olori Bruku is the one who told the people that which one do you value most, your life or your land? Why don't you give up your land for your life? On the issue of Fulani terrorists versus the indigenous people in Nigeria who are opposed to Katu colony, Katu colony, what's that called? Cattle grazing routes, rural grazing routes, and all those nonsense that they brought up as a solution to the incessant killings of the farmers by the armed terrorists called the Fulani terrorists in Nigeria. He is the guy who said that your land or your life. So recently, he also made this usual assertion, right? He said that this fuel scarcity in Nigeria, the Nigerians have actually seen worse. Initially, he said it's a snafu. I don't know. It's a snafu, whatever. That snafu is like, is it that people don't have they don't have fuel just for this past few days? Is that why everybody is complaining like heaven is going to fall? Yeah. So then the Diwere, which is a mentor to some of these Buhari idiots, some of these cyberbarians, they are watching me right now and they're like, shut up your mouth. Stop abusing him. Just say something you want to say. You don't need to be abusing him. We really ati Femi Oponu Adesinner. I want to mentor you and you will did. He came out, he said, some of you have faced worse. 22 days or 23 days since the fuel scarcity started in Nigeria. But you all know what the genesis of the fuel scarcity is. You do. These rogues, this criminal, APC, Egbekegbe, which Buhari is the Minister of Petroleum. Do you know that? that Buhari is the Minister of Petroleum in Nigeria. So Buhari and his own NNPC, they imported adulterated fuel to Nigeria, over 200 million liters, they said. 200 million. That damages so many people's, cars, some of their, what do you call it? Their generators. I better pass my neighbor. Nigerians, they just want to enjoy life as much as possible without, without any kind of discomfort. I mean, the too much everywhere, right? No electricity, no good road, no hospital, no this, no that. Now you still manage, you manage, just manage above. Buy yourself a car, buy yourself a better pass my neighbor, so that you won't have to complain about electricity all the time. Where people go out to protest that, which country be this? We don't have electricity. We need electricity, or we are going to shut down the country. Since you have your generator at home, you just drive your car into the what do you call it, into a gas station, and just and you go home. So now everybody got affected though. They brought in adulterated fuel into Nigeria, 230 million liters. Where should I start from, Jare? Where I go will make you understand this very well, because it is a crime. They committed a crime. And when this Femi Oponu, Adesinner tells you that you've had it worse, so what's the point? You survived. All of you go survive this one too. You are going to be okay. Why is everybody reacting like, say, heaven go fall, heaven go fall? So when heaven come fall, 23 days, say people know they leave. So I'm trying to see if I can tell you or describe, describe the genesis so that you understand that they committed a crime. But because it is Nigeria, they can grandstand, and you will see the obedient fools, sophisticated morons, humbled slaves, Facebook bandits, social media adsmen, our family cyberbarians, the Buhari idiots. Once the likes of Adesinner, once they were the what do they call that, codeine, mix everything back and all that, it comes and it says, yeah, you should be grateful, Buhari, you go survive. You never suffer rich. Say, your guys, so we don't suffer. This Buhari himself, it could be another level. Say, you go survive. Maybe you survive the other. Say, but I want to know how this one. I said, don't worry, you go survive. That is why they look forward to what this weary Adesinner will have to say. It is pretty much like mocking them. Do you understand? When politicians sit down like that, like all of you, let me say, like all of us on social media. You go on social media, you're just reading. You're reading comments. You're like, and you are a government official. And you're like, everybody just scream, they shout. All of them don't even get liver to come out and say, you won't fight. You will survive it. Stop shouting. So it's being real, and at the same time, he's mocking you. But they committed a crime. Nigeria president appointed himself as the Minister of Petroleum. The way they no go school. Imagine somebody who no go school in charge of petroleum in the country of 200 million mumu. And he's been the minister for 7 years. That is why today they have removed subsidy. They have removed the subsidy. How much is petroleum? It's going to be 140 naira. We have removed subsidy. Say, okay, fine. Oh yeah, no subsidy. Oh yeah, go and build our refineries. Make them work. Oh no. We are building Dangote refinery. Don't worry, but we have removed subsidy. Then we have been paying subsidy. We need to remove subsidy. What happened to the one you removed in 2016? What happened to the one you removed in 2017? Oh no, that wasn't a subsidy. That one was just a Jara CD. Because the Minister of Petroleum of Nigeria is a retired come on, may God breed the money coin. They shall do everything and then go bring adulterated fuel to Nigeria. They brought in 200 million liters. They said in Nigeria, they say you all use over 100. I think they say you use about 10 million or 20 million liters a day before 2015. Now that everybody is losing their job, more people are falling into poverty. People selling their properties, selling their cars, selling everything. Buhari's government suddenly said the reason why they are paying more for subsidies is because all of them they use more fuel now. Yes, you are using more fuel. So Nigeria is now consuming about 100 million liters a day. 100 million liters a day. Hey, they bear long. If you don't understand what that means, is that if you go to the filling station and you go there and you go and buy a liter of fuel, 167 naira per liter. Before you buy it for that 167 naira per liter at that filling station, every time they sell it to you for 167 naira per liter, your government is paying them something around 150 naira. Do you understand? It's like saying 1 liter is landing cost when they take it abroad and they bring it back to Nigeria. Yeah. So they bring the refined crude oil, they refine their product to Nigeria. So the cost of doing all of that, they will say 1 liter is 310 naira. So your government will be like, no, we cannot let you sell it for 310 naira to the people. Okay, you know what? Sell it for 160 naira. We'll give you 140 and 150 naira. So that's what they call subsidy. Every time you hear subsidy, that's what it means. When you go to the filling station and you buy a liter of fuel for 165 naira, your government is paying the rest to them. So they now said the reason why they are paying more on subsidies because before 2015, only 20 million liters all of you are using in the entire Nigeria. 20 million liters. So then they were paying subsidy of 800 billion, 500 billion a year. So now, Buhari's government, after poverty has taken over the country, Buhari's government says Nigerians are now using over 100 million liters a day. So which means they are paying more on that 100 million so that all of you can now fuel, so that there's no scarcity, there's no nothing. It was a very smooth business where Nigeria borrow money to pay the subsidy to these few criminals who are friends of Buhari, NNPC, Panama, and all those things. It is a racket. So then they brought 230 or 250 million liters. Is that not something you should all finish or consume within 3 days? If no be say now fraud. Abi, if they agree that you are using 100 million liters a day now, and they brought in 250 million liters 3 weeks ago, almost a month ago, which caused this, and they say, see, the fuel we brought, we have stopped selling it because they are bad. That is just 3 days supply. Abi, share 3 days supply. Now it can't last till 23 days. So far no they tire most of you anyway. So Femi Oponu, Adesinner, they are not letting you see that bigger picture. That's a crime. You understand? It is a crime. As all of you are queuing, fighting yourself at different filling station, doing all of that to yourselves, some people are smiling to the bank because it doesn't even make any sense. I just did the math to you. I just did small math for you now. That's one thing that makes people love Mayegun's Diary Political. They said, I am a very good teacher. Yes, people say that to me. They say, Mayegun, you have a way of explaining it, and people will just be like, yes, I get them. Even though some people we don't get them before I even get this far, they are like, Mayegun, we understand. Continue. I said, no. Let's say, you are too fast. I guess some people that this is how they love it. Yeah, Mayegun, I understand you. That's a crime. But they are not being punished. They are being rewarded. And that is why somebody like a Femi Oponu Adesinner can say, you have seen wars, una no break. So which level? If anybody say for no day and all of that. But some are already saying, they say they are conspiracy theorists. They said, Baba, didn't they say that Dangote refinery is going to be ready in November? I said, yeah, they said that. Baba, come on now. Do you know that the reason why Nigerians don't know how to fight or they don't know how to agree to push for what they really want, despite the fact that they claim to be educated and all of that? I said, Baba, you know why? I said, why? I said, it is called conditioning. They conditioned them that way. Conditioning. Instead of people to fight back, they just figure out how to adjust. And the politicians know this. Very easy job to be a Nigerian politician. So, they tire una. That is why some of those who are tired, they said, Mayegu, you said Ukraine is asking for volunteers. I said, yes. It is true. It is true. It's not fake news. It is true. It's real. Mayegu, that if we go to Ukraine and we fight Russia, we will become Ukrainians. I said, yes, you become citizens. Okay. Mayegu, do you have the link to the place to register? I don't get link na embassy you go because it is true, it is real. Do you understand? Some are tired. They're like, oh, my suffer don't tire me. If I want time, I go die somewhere. If I want die, so even if na Russia locomotive or whatever, I go knock me and die. If I want, at least maybe I go get choice to choose where I won't come back again. Because if you die for, some of you don't understand. If you talk to people who are tired of Nigeria, who have nowhere or what have you, if you talk to some of them sitting down and having a chat with them, they will tell you, so, but why you won't go Ukraine? Russia is bombing everywhere. They have circled this place. They have circled. Baba, forget it. Fulani Hasmen have circled us in Nigeria. All of us just pretend say we did okay. We know they okay. We did war for Nigeria. Another thing we say, if person die for Europe or you die, we say people will die for Russia war. You feel get chance, maybe say because your spirit if you know enter heaven. Have you listened to some people like that before? Don't pretend that you haven't. You have listened to people like that. Your spirit, when they kill you like that, your spirit, when you get to heaven, they will say, my son, it's not your time. It's not your time. Do you want to go back? And you say, yeah, I want to go. Where do you want to go back to? Say, I want to go back to America. I want to go back here. Say, Baba, I even prefer to come back to this world as a tree. As a tree in front of in front of a house in America. I say, Baba, calm down. Is that how much Nigeria has done to you? Is that how much? I say, Baba, see, this country, I wish if I want to come back to this, I wish I can just come back and become a dog in America or become a dog in Germany. Like all this Assasian dog, where we say that they dress them. Say, Baba, which level now? You be human being, you are not dog. Say, they are treating us like dogs, yeah. Dogs are better than us. I say, oh, no, Asha, you are not dog. So that's what I'm trying to say. So as all of you are saying, the likes of Femi Oponu Adesinner continue to tell you that maybe you don't see the worst. Is that not that in that same Nigeria? There are many of us who are cooking with a sawdust, Abacha stove. We call it a childhood memory. Oh, more, they are not good memories. Oh. There are things where we say, some of you, if they say, would you like to live that life again? You say, God forbid, Baba, God forbid. Then why are you saying it's a good memory? It's not good. And those are the memories that the likes of Femi Oponu Adesinner, poverty sharers, poverty developing people. That's what they encourage. You say, Baba, a bag of rice is 33,000. I say, well, why you say they eat rice? Let us always act within our means now. Why must you eat rice? See, but Papa, rice is a staple food. Now everybody eats rice now. Everybody eats rice when rice is affordable. But there are other food. We have our own food before rice. I said, which level now? Which kind of thing be this now? Which kind of poverty thinking be this? So, but this is not poverty thinking. It's called being smart. We all know that the country, the whole world is hard now. So that you don't have to eat rice. I mean, in my house, I have small land at the back of my house. I have cultivated it. I have planted gari. I have planted yam. I have planted. Hey, so far no they tire you. They are talking about economy downturn. You are talking about small land in the back of your house. In the olden days, our fathers are growing their food. Finally, because that's the problem. That's the problem. 89% of Nigerians are suffering from mental health problem. Unknown. Not me. They said it. Their government said it. People give excuses for poverty. I saw. You know me. I'm an aftershave person. Even before I left Nigeria, I love aftershave. Oh, I love smelling good, and I can spend a lot. I can spend any amount of money on aftershave, and I don't get to know too many names, right? So 212, right, is my favorite. Amani Code, my favorite. And you know what they are, yeah. And then when you say, I can no longer afford to buy a bottle of Amani Code. Oh, I am unable to buy a bottle of the All Savage. See, about yourself, you like, see, all this brand. So when 5 years ago, I was able to buy them from my own, from my salary. I could afford to get myself But I see all these things. Let's tell ourselves the truth. They are just waste of money. You buy a bottle of Tom Ford for 120 pounds, 150 pounds. There is this. I'll show you. There's this perfume. Now, one Aboki brought them. One Aboki. Very powerful. And it lasts longer. Now, just 300 naira. Nigeria is tough. Who has money to be spending 80,000 naira on perfume, 100,000 naira on aftershave? My friend, you need to cut your poverty here. Conditioning me. You know what I mean? It is conditioning. You will think you are smart. Yeah. It's a waste of money. Oh, yeah, it's a waste of money. Nigeria conditioned you. But inside you, are like, man, I actually wish I could get that. Normal. If I do okay now wait, I won't get me that. No be this aboki to a real. That's exactly how Nigeria condition you. But despite all those conditioning, some people say Kusi Ukraine is better than Kuso Jodi. Kusi Ukraine or Kusi Kiev is better than to Kusi Kaduna. Ayegun, where is the link? Okay, I don't have the link. But you will need to go to the Ukrainian embassy in Abuja and Lagos, because it is really low. It is very real. Some said that suicide mission. But we woke up this morning and they said, it's true. Anybody who won't help us fight Russia, you are welcome. Okay? All you need is just $1,000. If you have $1,000, we'll give you visa. We'll buy you tickets. We'll send you to Ukraine to face Russia. And if we win and you survive, you are going to become Ukrainian. Yes. And now that Ukraine is about to join EU, Baba, you can just be going to everywhere you want all over Europe. Trust me. It's so kind of fun. Now, people are now doing the math. This is the fun part, too. Some of you won't even believe, because I say, now seeing is believing, they say. As you are saying that Nigeria is better, I go better. Some people are real. They want to go to Ukraine. I'm not joking. Listen to them.
Some young Nigerians have approached the Ukrainian embassy in Abuja to volunteer their services to the Ukrainian government following call by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky on other nations to assist its defense against invasion of Russia. The volunteers explained that they will rather fight than continue to wait on the government to meet up their daily needs. Sagir Ibrahim was there and now reports.
I'm currently standing in front of the Ukrainian embassy here in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, and sitting by its gate right behind me are vibrant young Nigerians who have approached the embassy to volunteer their services to the Ukrainian government following the call of the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to members of other nations who are willing to assist in its current defense and invasion by Russia. When asked why they had approached the Ukrainian embassy to fight for the country instead of their own, they had this to say.
We are angry. We are angry. So we want to leave this nation because some of all these men, their children are nowhere to. Their children are not in this country. They are abroad, studying, have to strike here and there. I have volunteered myself. If I want to leave this country, I want to go and fight for Ukrainians. I've enrolled into Nigerian Defense Academy for the past three times. Three consecutive times. 2013, I was there in Kaduna, Zaria. Even when I was there, even when my name was enlisted, that's why I still have to have a link to a general or senator.
It's better for someone to even die there than to die in this country.
Yes.
My brother, is it anything special in this country? You and I know that nothing special in this country. If flash your back at least some years ago, what the bonus we met those things and those things are still on ground. Is that how it's supposed to be? Is it a country that are ready to move on? Traveling from here to Ukraine and assist them in fighting, I believe is the best thing. Is the best thing that Nigeria you'll be understand? And you'll be guaranteed. Even if you die there, I'm sure that your family will not suffer here in Nigeria.
Yes. We have political crisis, we have economic crisis, we have issues here and there, we have insecurity, right? And there's no sign by the government that they are going to do anything soon because all this while they've been doing blame game. So some of us think that it's better to die for a country who will value you, right, than to die for a country who will not, even while you're alive, it seems as if you're dead already.
My dream has been to be in the military. That has been my dream. My childhood dream is been to be in military. And since for the past since 2012, I've tried severally, applying for DXX, Navy, Army, Air Force. I've tried severally. It's not one, it's not two. It's like consistent. In fact, I would say that all the applications that I've underwent in the Nigerian Army and paramilitaries, I've applied for all, but it's not working out. We are not opportune to know people that are in office, in public office. High government, we are not opportune. That's the truth.
Their hope of a new future might, however, be dashed as they complained of lack of
You get it? Okay. If you don't get it, forget about it.
If you don't get it, forget about it. Because if I talk, they will say, where you dey hear all these things? Where you dey hear all these things? Sometimes if I don't show you videos, you probably will be like, I've read about it, but I've never heard people say that. The people want to leave. They said, even if I die, my family will not suffer here. If you check the reason why many people are joining Nigeria police, Nigeria military, Nigeria this and that, 90% of those who are joining them, they are joining them because they have no means of survival, no job. They just want to do something. These ones are ready to go and die in Ukraine. Unfortunately, Nigeria voted against Russia. So all of you, when they go Ukraine, they are not going to see you as a peace mission or anything. Even here in the UK, you know what Boris Johnson said? No British soldier or anyone will go to Ukraine. We are going to send all the support. As we speak right now, we are doing fundraiser for the Ukrainian people. People are donating money. People are donating clothes. People are donating food, baby clothes, tents, beddings, stuff like that. We are donating them all across Scotland right now. Donating them at a center. They are taking them to Ukraine every day. Nobody is going there too. But some are saying that Mayegun, you have reason now. They say, we'll pay 1,000. If I say that 1,007, you don't go pay again. They said, no. Don't worry, you won't pay again. All you need to do is go to Ukrainian embassy, anywhere. And I heard that they paid their soldiers $3,500. That's the reason why many will go. Even those ones, the meku, maja, all those kidnappers, they call policemen in Nigeria. Some of them, if they see that the first batch is gone, second batch don't go, 3,500 or more. Maybe before they kill them, they may last for another 2-3 months. We don't know if Russia and Ukraine will hold on for months on this issue before they find peace. Some are also thinking that, Baba, you say reasonable. If I go to if I go to Ukraine, and in the next 2-3 months, Ukraine surrender to somebody actually told me that. It's funny, right? But it's not. That's his plan. So let's say Ukraine now surrender to Russia. They can't settle. They can't say peace, ceasefire. That 3 months, I first get paid 35. I say, yes, you'll be paid 3,500. They say, Baba, how much is 3,500 in Naira? I say, you tell me. I say, but don't even worry about that. Don't worry about that, Baba. So 35. And then they say, okay, peace, sorted, no wala again. And then they will just say, all of you, welcome from Nigeria. Thanks so much for helping us. Your citizenship, you are now Ukrainians. You are now Ukrainian. You are now Ukrainian. I say, Baba, from the money I collected from fighting war, I feel just go to France. I feel just go UK. I said, well, that sounds like a plan. I said, but what if you get there and they shoot you and you can't get leg again? You can't do wish here. What would be the plan? It was like, no, Baba, I know how to. I will just find a way. Nobody say all of us go the war and die. Like I said, well, if your plan works for you, you should go. They are recruiting people inside Nigeria police. They said Southerners are not joining. They are recruiting inside Nigerian army. They said people are not joining. The other day, they said over 800 people have left Nigerian army. They have declared them wanted. They didn't even tell the army that they are leaving. Do you understand that? So people will take chance if this works out, but it is real. Also, the first set of those, they were this first and second batch, I think, of the Nigerians who are trapped in Ukraine, who have now moved to those who managed and got to Poland. So they have now been transported back to Nigeria, evacuated back to Nigeria. I think that's the word, evacuated or evacuation. They call them evacuees. Oyibo government take so. Yeah. But anyway, they are in Nigeria, and as we speak, they even have something. I told you, yes, I said, if you get to Nigeria, you're on your own. If I say they are not on their own, no. As they are landing in Nigeria, they said they are going to give them $100. How much is your dollar? 580. That's 58,000 naira. Once they get to Nigeria, they will give them $100. That thank God say you may come back. All of now. However, these are the people who have managed to make it back. The first batch.
Come. We're so excited to have you all here. My name is Gabriel Aduda, Secretary, Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And we want to thank God first of all, and then of course His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari, the federal government and the good people of Nigeria, for all of you that have made it safely back home. We are very much aware of the traumatic experience that most of you went through, and we know how much you have already suffered back there to be even able to get here. But we want you to know sincerely that we are excited to have you back home, and that government will do everything it can to get you back to school as soon as possible. talks are already on to see if you can continue your studies either in neighboring countries to Ukraine or online. We are having these discussions with these other countries that are neighbors with Ukraine, especially Poland, Hungary, and Romania, to see if we can have some of you go back, especially those of you that are in your final year medicine. So talks are already on. For your colleagues that are in Sumi, a lot is already being done to create a safe corridor to bring them all out. But while you are here this morning, we want to just let you know of a few things that have been put in place for you. As you come down in 2 paths, we will walk straight to meet with Sports Authority, and there the Health Sports Authority will...
So those ones are in Nigeria now, and I think they are bringing another set again. If this video is anything to go by.
This is the second batch of the buses taking people to the airport, and people are already inside. The second batch, the first batch left, they're taking them to the airport, and everybody is inside now. We want to thank God for Nigerian government and Nigerian embassy here in Poland. God bless Nigeria. Nigeria shall be great again. Nigeria is a great country, and it will remain a great country. Proverbs 11:11 says, through the mouth of the righteous, a city, a nation is exalted. Nigeria is a great country, and nothing changes it in Jesus' name. It doesn't matter what we go through. Nigeria is a great country.
I decided to play that video. You know, say now so then be that person is a staff of the embassy in Poland. Okay, after the batching, after the expose, after everything and the dragging, when they finally got their bosses and they said they are going to spend 3.5 billion naira. Okay, to bring back 5,000 Nigerians. So you saw her. Nigeria is a great country. It shall be great in Jesus' name. She's in Poland, though. She's probably working in Poland as we speak. So we know them. But I mean, we saw that. All right. The 3.5 billion that they spend in bringing them back. That's how it all went down, so to say, just on the side. So the final part of this conversation tonight is going to be back onto our fundraiser. So I have decided that we haven't met our targets, and we have to, even though we are not under pressure anymore, we have enough to push us forward and forward. All right. But nevertheless, we cannot stop midway and then start a huge fundraiser later when we run out of our own savings. I told you, with what we have, we will still be safe even for the next 6 months with what we have, even after paying for all we want to do right now. But nevertheless, our target is still our target. So check your screen, because I'm going to open my line. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open the line. I'm going to have you call in and ask your questions, and maybe add your own contribution as well, just before we call it a night, okay? But this time around, it's going to be back onto the fundraiser. We haven't done I have to say thank you to so many of you who continue to go back there to top it up. Go back there, top it up, yeah? Now, check the screen for the sake of my viewers. This is where we're going to do the raiser now. The GSG, Give, Send, Go, is more direct as we speak. And this is what we have on the screen. Let me see. Hello. Hello, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Hello. Yeah, can you hear me, or I'm just going to have to take another one? Please, if you're calling, listen to your phone. Don't continue to listen to the broadcast and then waiting for your voice to come on your TV before you know that you are connected. Listen to your phone. Okay. Hello.
Hello, Maegu.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm fine.
So who am I speaking?
My name is Kader from Israel.
Kader from Israel.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think I've spoken to anybody from Israel before, so I'm going to remember this.
This is the first time I'm calling. I always listen, watch you all silent watching.
The silent watchers. Thank you. Yeah. Now, so, Kader, you are live, please.
I just want to thank you for the good job, for everything you have done.
Thank you.
May God bless you. That's all I want to say.
Thank you so much for chipping that in, Kader. A thank you call it is for what we are doing, and it's great. I have another caller. Oh, that's so loud. Hello. Baba.
Hello, Mario. You make my day. You make my day today.
Oh, yeah.
For 4 years, finally. Mario for 4 years.
4 years.
Finally. In fact, at one time, I see Mario they play Ojoro.
Oh.
When I see some people, they come, they make them 2-3 times. They defeat make them. Mario.
Baba.
May God bless you.
Amen. Amen.
May God bless you. Amen. Now, straight to my contribution.
Please.
See, let us look at it this way. If anything happened in UK today, people like us that have no problem with Nigerian government, not you, we decide to go home because we have our passport, visa, residence to come back.
That's right.
You see the people that Nigeria rescued today, 99 of them, they are students, children of the rich from Nigeria. Get it clear. Nobody that will sell land, sell house, pass river, and go to Ukraine and go back to Nigeria tonight. None of them will go back. None of them. They will prefer to see if they can walk out their way into any of the neighboring countries. So the people that Nigeria rescue, they are not really the people who need help. They are the children of the elite in Nigeria. May God bless you. That's my contribution.
You didn't tell me your name before you go.
My name is Frank Abiola. I live in Manchester.
Fantastic, Baba. Frank, good talking to you. Thank you so much. I'll continue.
Thank you.
Baba Frank, that's a good one. So, yeah, I think those who call into Mayegun's Diary Political, who gets through, what they do is that they just continue dialing. You know what I mean? It's not like when you try it and it says on another call, and you just end it. I don't know what they do. They just, when it says on another call, like people just continue redialing. That's why they always, those regulars, they always kind of get through. Some of you, when you try like 2-3 times, oh, it's too busy, I'll try again. Oh, let me try again, oh, it's too busy. Oh, let me try again, oh, it's just ringing, it's not picking it. It is simply because the technique is like you just have to continue, you know. Hello.
They always, those regulars, they always kind of get through. Hello, Mayegun.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I am very well. Thank you. How are you?
Very well. Thank you. How are you? I'm okay. Thank you so much for your work that you're doing. This is Jude. I believe you can remember.
I do. How are you?
Yes, Jude. How are you today? Fine, thank you.
I don't know if it's the call or you are close to the broadcast. You need to turn that off, possibly. I don't know. I can hear myself.
I don't have anything on.
No, I don't know.
Apart from no, I don't know why.
Anyway, I'll let you talk, okay? Because I can hear myself back. Go on, Jude.
Is it better now?
I think it is.
Because it was on speaker before, but I've removed it. I've removed it.
I think it's better now then. Go on, please.
Yes. Well, regarding the issue in Ukraine and then the people that they have brought, just like the man that just spoke has said, many of those kids over there that are coming home are actually the people that are, the rich and the more perhaps some politicians. So I remember 3 or 4 days ago when they were interviewing some of these guys, some of the people that they say instead of coming or bringing them to Nigeria, they would prefer to die in Ukraine. So those are the ones that actually need help. That is the truth. Yeah, those are the ones that need help. Well, anyway, whatever be the case, I thank God that these ones have arrived safely. But we'll continue to pray for those ones that are still stranded because there are still a lot that are stranded there.
I know.
That don't want to stay, that God will help them to make it. Yeah, but my concern or my take is this, so for some of those able-bodied young men who have seen the country that they have gone to study are in trouble. Okay, they left Nigeria because Nigeria is not good.
That's right.
And they went to another country, and the country welcomed them with open hand to study. Now the country is not having problem, and they are running away and leaving them. I don't understand. I'm just in my own view. I don't know how it looks like. Okay, it looks like Nigerians. We are always looking for where the table is made. We are not ready to fight. We are not ready to contribute. I mean. For instance, if at the end of the day Ukraine recover from this, which I pray, hopefully, by the grace of God, they're going to recover. Okay? Now, will those people have the mind again to go back to Ukraine and they want to
continue their studies there, Nabi?
I want to continue their education. Then what if the people of Ukraine refuse to allow them to come back? Then we will now begin to cry they are racist? No. I wouldn't. They would not. They have every right to refuse them. Because if they look at it this way, okay, if I have a problem, I run to you from my house because I'm having a problem in my place, and you harbor me, you take me in, give me solace, give me comfort, you give me food to eat and accept me, and then you are not having problem, and then I'm running away from you. You deal with your problem. I mean, how does it look like?
I mean, look at the other one too, right? We have young people who knows that they could be better off in Nigeria, but for the criminals in political offices, right? They are who they are today, and they are ready to go and die in Ukraine, but they are not ready to confront their own demons, which is less.
Is it those ones that are being recruited?
And they want to go.
The ones that are. Well, that's another step. That's another situation. Okay, but I'm just talking about those who went because of study.
I know.
All right.
I get that too.
Yeah, whichever way we look at it, it's the issue is that we don't want to fight. Nigeria don't want to. They are looking for where they have prepared. Okay. Every time they are running, they talk about America. When you talk to them about the fact that they have to fight. Yesterday, could you believe I was at the fuel station 4 hours with my keg to buy gas to put on my generator. I remember the other day I called you. I told you I'm in Nigeria. Okay, I live in California. All right, so I'm just on the holidays.
Okay. Just to show to us that Jude,
I couldn't get a prayer.
Just to show to us that you are still in Nigeria, right?
Every time I keep engaging, even when I was at this.
No, I said maybe to prove to us that you are in Nigeria. That moment you mentioned it, the network started acting up. I said, maybe you are still there, just to prove to us that you are. Go on, please.
Yeah. Yeah, every time I am, even while I was there, I keep engaging the people. I say, look at how everybody is suffering, nobody is saying something. That the other time we came out to fight at Lekki Toge, they kill us, they're going to kill us.
Even the people who don't step out of their house, so They don't step out of the house during the answer, so they will still tell you, hey, we came out during the answer.
Exactly.
Look at what they did to us.
Exactly. And I will ask them, were you there at the answers during that? Oh, no, I didn't go. But the people that went, I say, you see, that is why they will kill you. Because when they say, come out and let us protest, only few will come out. You tell me, and I'll tell the guy, do you know the population of Lagos State? Lagos State is about 20 or 20-something million people.
They are.
Imagine where 1 million come out to protest. There is no demonic government that will send police or army to go and shoot 1 million. But when they say there is protest, only few people come out. And the government will send out their thugs in police uniform and army uniform to go and disperse them. That is what happened. If people don't want to fight, but you want to run to America, you want to run to countries, all those countries, people pay with their lives to make it what it is today.
Well. That's a big one, Jude.
It's a shame. It's really sad. It's really sad.
Thank you so much.
It's really sad. This early morning, I had to wake up at 6 o'clock again to go to filling station to be able to buy fuel to put in my generator to be able to have light. What a country is this? And we produce oil. My brother, God will help us. So we will try our best.
So what happened is that I'll take one more. Let me see. Okay, I think I can still take two. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Mayegun Baba.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
I think if the phone is on speaker, maybe you should take it off speaker because I can hear myself again. It's like it's echoing.
It's not on speaker again. I've removed it.
Have you?
Yeah,
okay, yeah, I think you have. Yeah, it stopped now. Stop now. Baba, fire.
Good evening, Mayegun General.
Good evening to you, sir.
God bless you.
God will bless you too. Thank you so much.
I just want to go. I've been trying. Last time, I tried more than 124 times.
I know.
It's not easy. Going.
I know.
But tonight, I thank God tonight that you pick, and it's not like last time.
At least. So you can tell our people who is on the phone, just that they can know who is on the line and from where, just for the sake of my listener, if that's okay.
Thank you. My name is from Ayodele Taiwo.
Great.
From Adoekiti. First of all, I want to thank you very much. For the last time, I can see your kindness, and may God in infinite mercy will be with you. Amen. And will do everything for you.
Amen. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Amen. Thank you. Yeah. What I just want to say tonight is that those people that said they want to go to Ukraine and fight, is good. But many people don't know the reason why. What caused the fight? Many people don't know. But that one does not confine me. But the fight, even the Nigeria, what we are facing now, is more than Ukrainian and Russia fight. Russia war now. Because many of us, I can't lie to you, you know, many of us are fighting the war, even more than the Russia and Ukraine. But I know those leaders, I can see that old man in Lagos, Chief Tinubu, as you call, that came down to our place yesterday. He never talked about the first scarcity. He just blah, 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 everybody. Even the money gave to them, everybody now start fighting, even policeman fought. Because
I heard that they said so many people got injured because they flung money.
Very serious one. The money and all that. Even they used gun to break many people's head. Even police fought because of that money. Hi. And I can see our people see poverty have made many brain have already. I can see many brain here. They have already contact. I can say COVID-24.
Yeah.
Because of poverty. But I know as you are doing it, God will help you. Amen. God will be with you. God will continue with you. Amen. So that you will be enlightened that our brain have not contacted that COVID-24. That we can manage. And out of this poverty I'm telling you, the thing has tired everybody here. And God be with you, sir.
And you too. Yeah. Thank you so much, Stacey.
And don't forget me, sir. Please. Oh.
We won't forget you. Everybody will remember you. Just stay in touch.
Yeah, thank you very much. God bless you.
Bye-bye. Yeah. Hello there. I've got another caller on the line. Hello.
Hello. Guten Abend. Guten Abend.
How you be, Baba?
Guten Abend. I do, Baba. I saw me.
Is that German?
Huh?
Is that German?
Yes, Guten Abend is German.
That's good
German. Yeah.
Guten Abend.
That's good evening. Exactly. It's me, Clement from Stuttgart. You're a very good friend.
I do know that. So, but for the sake of my listener, right, I always want you to say it yourself. So that they are accusing me. They said, you know, when we call, we've been trying to call and we wonder why these regulars always get a chance to call all the time. Almost all the time. We suspect maybe Mayegun always select them. So I don't, but I have you here. Tell them who is on the line.
It's Clement from Stuttgart. Anyways, bro.
Go on, man.
Yes, sir. You know the one which took me past tonight? Now our brothers, I don't exactly know where the Ukrainian embassy is. I think Lagos or Abuja.
Like, Abuja this time. Abuja.
About the way those guys are exclamating and be like, what the fuck?
I mean, if I don't show that video, right, it will just be like this Mayegun in mouth so sweet. It be like, you call they talk like saying they there. See Mayegun they talk like saying they there. Now all of you have seen it. That's them. They are more, but that's the kind of video I can share. Others, they are just like, you know, you don't want to see them.
Yes, sir. You know, as in, that's why I always tell my friends around there, like, hey, you know, say, for normally, migration should be a normal process whereby you have something to do abroad. It's not necessarily coming out from Nigeria and going to perhaps United States, Canada, UK, or Germany, or Finland. It could also be migration from Nigeria to Rwanda or for job purposes, for work, for education, or whatsoever. But I will tell you, Nigerians are escaping. We are not migrating. We are escaping Buhari, Putin Adesinner, Atole, all of them. We are escaping this rigid system which can never be repaired. It's unrepairable. Let's just forget about all this. Get your voter card, get your it will always be the same because we have been hearing the same thing every now and then since I was a little kid. Since my father, Baba Tobimi, was a little kid, he has been hearing the same thing. We will provide you electricity, we will make good roads, we will make this, He's now going from worse to bad and bad. I don't even know which one.
Now they are telling them that Ogbeni is not really that worse, Jare. You have seen worse. You survived, didn't you? so complaining. You will survive this one too. You even survive the worst one coming. Kolu, that's the Pro Max. Continue, Clement.
You know, and that's why I'm really surprised. Like, if someone is really struggling, hustling in Nigeria, and you make your way to Ukraine, and now, okay, perhaps Ukraine have this war going on, which definitely nobody supports. At the same time, Russia, if they bring Russians to the table, they have their reasons, which is also valid. Both sides have their reasons. Anyways, to cut the long story short, if you survive and you get to Ukraine, what should be your next move? Move ahead, go to Poland, go to all this Romania, move ahead, struggle. And don't you realize, or don't these people realize, there are people who make road routes. I was once an interpreter here by Bundesland for migration of Christian, like for people who migrate, they come to tell their stories. If we hear stories, I will translate them, they talk to you, I will translate to German or stuff like that. The road trip people make from Benin to get to Niger, from Niger to Libya, they will be entrapped there for months, some for years, and then they will get someone who will get them through the sea, get down to Italy. Once they get to Italy or Greece, they will have to do prostitution.
In Italy.
Exactly. You know how much they will go through prostitution, those who will be beggars, those who will sell drugs, just to make it out of Italy to get to either Germany, Austria, or Swiss. And you get free access, enter Ukraine. When you're supposed to move ahead, then they carry a plane, carry you go Niger,
one idiot for embassy, they talk, say, may God will bless Nigeria. Nigeria will be better again. He even quote Proverbs, Bible.
He called Jesus. Nigeria will be great in Jesus. You know, Clement, sorry for cutting you, right? Do you know the contradiction in that statement that Nigeria is a great country? Nigeria has ever been great. God, Nigeria will be a great country in Jesus' name. Which contradiction is that? So it was a great country. It is a great country. It will be a great country in Jesus. What the hell? That's the confusion of religion.
I mean, this thing is getting more and more ridiculous and worse. And, you know, so for we open-minded people who have experienced the Europe life or the Western world, there are some things that will be going on in Nigeria. You'll be like, is this for real?
It's not.
For real? My friend who just got back from Nigeria, he told me, say, he reached Lagos like this. He said he was happy going. As soon as he got to Muritala Mohammed Airport, he just come and enter Ikeja like this. He said he just the beg. Everywhere was just smelling, black water everywhere. He just used mask where you don't supposed to use mask. He said, hey, everywhere just did that thing. I mean, the worst one which he told me was like, honey. He said he won't crazy. You know, as the things are not going on well.
Nigeria,
we need this separation. We need Yoruba nation. Then people like you, people like me, people are like our people on the comment section. A lot of people will willingly go back to Yoruba nation and build it because we have more opportunities. People will come with their ideas. People will come with brain. Smart people. We have too much intelligent people all around. But we are scared of different things. You know, don't let me take your time. Let other guys talk, you know. Clement. But this thing, yeah, it hurts. I wish you a good night. Aluta continue. We will never give up.
God bless you. Thank you so much for that brilliant add-on. You have a good one, Baba.
Yes, sir.
So that's a Clement from Stuttgart, Germany. Guten Abend.
Hello.
Hello, sir. I just learned German there. Guten Abend. Good evening. So, hello,
good,
sir.
Good evening. Hello.
How are you?
Hello, Mayegun. Hello, Mayegun. I will.
Go on, sir.
Than 3 years now. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. You have been trying.
Thank
you. You have been trying. God is only Almighty God. We bless your family.
I say amen to that, sir. Thank you.
You have changed a lot of people. You are popular. You more than 50 of them. Well, to call big 2 points, you people, but as for my people to understand.
That's right.
Shemo, we pay Adura Tinubu, don't lot of gbogbo àwọn ọba yẹn. Mi ò rò pé anybody notice. Kò lè gbà. Táwọn ọba ń ṣe fún. Lọ́sọ̀dọ̀ ọba tọ́ba bá ṣàdúrà fún ẹ. Òun láti ṣí fùlà lórí. Lọ gbogbo bí ọba Tinubu lọ. Tinubu ò sí fìlà. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ń ṣàdúrà. Kẹ́bà lè mọ̀ pé àdúrà tán ṣe fún ògbà.
Ṣàrẹ́ dẹ́nà bóbó ojú ayé lásán ni. Owó tó kó wá ló fẹ́ gbà. Wọ́n ti gbà.
Wọ́n ti gbà. Ṣẹ́rí gbogbo owó tí ó ń pín fún gbogbo wọn yẹn àti gbogbo àwọn tó ń tẹ̀lé gbogbo wọn lágbára òkú ti Ọlọ́run lágbára Èdùmàrè. Àkọ́bí gbogbo wọn máa fi ọmọ wọn ṣòfò ni. Ibi Nàìjíríà yẹn ṣe ń lọ nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ everybody ó máa yẹ everybody lẹ́nu ní yíyà yìí gangan ni kò ń ṣe next year. You will see a lot. Most gbogbo wa a ti fìlú sílẹ̀ for how many years? Àwa sí Germany àní pálí Germany kọ́ Ọlọ́run náà ló fún wa. Ibo ni gbogbo wa lè máa lọ a ká máa gbé pálí wa. Ta ló lè gbé pálí Nàìjíríà? Mo kọ bẹ̀bẹ̀ ni o, most Nigeria ká má lọ sí China kọ́ má lọ dìwà mọ́lẹ̀ ní gbogbo all the Asia country tó ti lọ yáwó lọ́jọ́ kan. Torí ẹ̀ tí n bá fẹ́ lọ sí gbogbo bẹ̀rẹ̀ máa gbé pálí German mi jáde.
Ṣètì àmùsá apò ayáwó ní kẹ́jẹ́ kó wà ibi tó yẹ pé wọ́n máa tètè tó.
Ọlọ́wọ́n ọba. So ní ìlú yẹn Tinubu ò lè wọlé mo ṣe ń sọ èmi mo sọ lọ́jọ́ kan pé lórí program pé tí anybody bá sọ pé Tinubu fẹ́ wọlé kó jẹ́ ká jọ fi owó ṣeré 2 million.
èmi tẹ̀ sí ní 2 million kan lórí table mi ò tí rẹ̀ ní tó wá mu láti ọkàn ń bú mi lórí Facebook ni wọ́n ń bú mi shut up your mouth ọmọ àlè ní ẹdí sàṣẹ kò sí wàhálà mo ní 2 million naira lórí table báyìí ẹni tó bá fẹ́ gbà.
gbogbo àwọn tó ń bu yín yẹn èpè ni ó lè ní gbogbo wọn. kọ́líìgì mi kan wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ tán. And again, I will tell you something.
Please, sir.
I know you are very lele and you yourself, you are mafia.
Thank you.
Anybody, lórí ọ̀rọ̀ kéèsì Sunday Ogbowo, anybody tó bá ń pè yín, because one woman call you today. Yeah, I don't want to talk on program. Irọ́ ni, gbogbo wọn wọ́n ti ń lò wọ́n. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ní jẹ́ kí wọ́n ò lè kó mọ́ pé ẹ̀yin náà smart ju gbogbo anybody. Ẹni tó bá pè yín pé àdó wọn.
Ilẹ̀kùn ni mí ẹ mọ̀ kọ́sà ilẹ̀kùn ni mí ń sìn yìí mo máa rí inú mo máa rí tẹ̀ àwọn kọ́kọ́ mi wà tí máa gbọ́ mi ò gbọ́dọ̀ kàn déédéé react ṣẹ̀gẹ̀t àwọn kan mi wà tí máa gbọ́ reaction mi ò ní ṣe kò ní jẹ́ public àwọn kan mi wà tí máa gbọ́ tí mo pé mi nìkan kọ́ ni mo gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́ gbogbo èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́ because that is safeguard ara mi mo láti jẹ́ kí gbogbo èèyàn mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń lọ ṣẹ̀gẹ̀t like you said I can handle them trust me.
Yeah, okay because mi ò mọ bínú mi ṣe dùn tó afternoon ni mo wà.
Yeah.
Mo máa ń bá speed bọ̀ ni wípé mo fẹ́ gbọ́ Máyégún.
Bless you.
Mo máa bá speed bọ̀ ni tí n bá gbọ́ báyìí ara mi ò ń balẹ̀. Ìyàwó mi gan mọ̀.
Thank you.
Gbogbo everybody ló ti mọ̀. But it's only I don't want to talk. God will bless you.
And you too, sir.
God will bless you.
Amen.
You have opened everybody.
Thank you.
Gbogbo Oponu Adesina yẹn èmi kàn target Oponu Adesina yẹn àti Lai Muhammed yẹn. Nǹkan tí mo kò fẹ́ bẹ̀ gbogbo wa ta wà níta ń sè everybody anywhere ṣe bá rí gbogbo àwọn people after this gbogbo Buhari tó bá ṣe tán we should attack them. Oponu Adesina yẹn kò lè dúró síwájú ní Oponu Adesina èmi máa tẹ̀ fọ́ yẹn létí ni tó kò tó Adesina yẹn tó bá mọ̀ pé òun tó bẹ̀ kó lọ dúró sí ọjà Agége.
It is well.
Àbí èyí tó ń pè rẹ̀ ní Lai Balógun yẹn.
Lai Muhammed.
Ọlọ́run máa mú gbogbo Lai Muhammed yẹn. Ọlọ́run máa mú gbogbo wọn. Èmi kò fẹ́ kí gbogbo wa máa wò wọn. Ẹ wo Jókà tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀.
Ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Anywhere tó bá fẹ́ gbé gbàǹsì we are ready. Ó ti yẹ yín sìn. We'll be involved. Especially lórí ọ̀rọ̀ olóyè yẹn o. Ó ti yẹ yín. Tó bá gbọ́ tún sí, a máa gbọ́ tún pẹ̀lú wọn ni. Tó bá gba òsì sí a máa kú sí pẹ̀lú wọn ni tó bá gbégbá front a máa pọ̀ sí wọn ni ọ̀hún ti gbà tó bá fìlà pé kí ló lè tó yẹ ẹ̀yin pípù yìí tó bá ju gbòwó lẹ̀ fún wa ẹni á padà lẹ́yìn wọn ẹni gbádìyẹ òtòṣì ni o ó ti gbé ta láròyé. Thank you so much, sir. I think I'm having a problem with your connection. It's a good one. I have another caller. Hello. Hello there.
Hey, Baba, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
Oh, Baba, wow. On your side.
I did. This is Joe from New York City. First time caller.
Joe, bro, man. Now you are live. It's a pleasure talking to you, by the way. Go on.
Yeah, likewise. I've been a fan for 4 years. So it's good to be on the show.
Bless you.
So, Baba, I want comment on something where, person talk, maybe 3-4 callers earlier, where, I want to lost in Ukraine, one jagun, one sapada. So, our Nigerians, were entitled to jagun from Ukraine. You understand?
Sure.
Because Ukraine got jail, our students see 1 times 2 times 3 tuition. Àti kàwé ní Ukraine, right? So nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn ṣe anybody tó bá dúró pé òun fẹ́ jagun fún Ukraine ó ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ fún àpò ara ẹ̀ òun náà dẹ̀ ló mọ nǹkan tó ń fẹ́ benefit nínú decision yẹn, right? So another one nìyẹn dẹ̀ mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Oduduwa nation, Biafra nation àti Sowore. So as person where they live for New York City, Sowore na my neighbor.
Great.
She understands. So I'm big fan of the guy. I follow all in political, campaigning all over the world and 35 states for Nigeria. So he try.
I know.
Right? So I don't want to make we see Sowore as distraction. She understand. I feel like say Sowore are the common denominator that can, activate Yoruba nation, and Biafra nation and Middle Belt people, and actually get it to, to move the needle or move the discussion a little bit, So,
you know what other people said about that, Joe, is that even if people don't really agree completely with him, that people should remember that there's nothing wrong in using every tool that we've got to push fight, as long as this same system is completely collapsed or wherever until the better one is up. But some people just don't feel like, they feel like it's just a waste of time. Like we have seen this system all enough,
Right. And I understand their skepticism, right? Because, I'd say we just, they do this dance, 1 step forward, 10 steps back, right? Because Oloye Sunday Bowo, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, these people are just voices that are appealing to the conscience of the masses, right? So right now, everybody must say, okay, I fẹ́ gba Oduduwa, I fẹ́ gba Biafra. Fine, but báwo la ṣe máa ṣe ìyẹn gangan ni question, right? How we want to do them, how we want to achieve them. So, Tabati few options. Well, if we put all our options, say okay, option A lele option B lele then we actually start, making the conscious efforts to actualize. Because right now I can but how do we get that to happen?
There's no coordinated approach towards it. So yes,
I agree because
you know what I mean. So I'm with you.
And if Showore comes back on your show, right? I go try to call in to ask him question because if Showore decides say the mantra of his political ambition now for 2023, we say now me be the referendum president, right? Now me be the transition government into Oduduwa Republic, Biafra Republic, Middle Belt Republic, then we can get behind that and start to talk about the logistics that can make that happen. Grassroots sensitization, all of that stuff. Talk to your senators and your House of Reps. Say, this is how we want you to vote in line with a new, constitution and a referendum. So it's I think that it's a very, very
it's brilliant. And you'll be the second person. Yesterday, a wonderful lady called Temi Tokwe. So Temi spoke in the same line, right? That you know what, we should see it this way as well. We should give it a look into. It's not that we have to 100% take it right now if we don't understand it. But you just made a very vital point. One thing that somebody told me is that Showore has made his position known. Showore is pro-Nigeria. Okay, so Showore is in the middle of how can I convince the Biafrans, the Yoruba nation, that I am going to support them in breaking up Nigeria if I am given an opportunity. How do I explain that to them? I think it's battling in between how to explain that to so many people because Showore is pro-Nigeria. So then Showore started saying, right, the reason why people want to break away is because of the injustice, the inequality. If the system is fair, that the Igbos will want to go, the Yorubas will want to go. That is not appealing to them so far. But like you said, we hope he can figure it out on how to, pass the message.
Correct. All right, man. Well, that's the two things I wanted to talk about. Thanks for having me on the show.
Honestly, they are brilliant stuff you raised there, right? And I appreciate you bringing that up. Okay, thank you very much, and continue watching. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Nice one.
Bye-bye.
Nice one. So that's a Joe from New York. I've got another caller, a regular as well. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Baba.
Okushe, Babami.
Thank you, sir. How are you?
Okushe, Babami. Okushe.
Thank you, sir.
I'm fine, thank you. Miss Maman Kwada program because before 3 days ago, I'm busy in the office. So continue to
very busy, right?
So now you go. Sir? We thank you. Okushe, Ọlọ́run láti ìlà oòrùn, ìwọ̀ oòrùn, gúúsù àti àríwá, Ọlọ́run á máa gbé ìrànlọ́wọ́ dìde fún ẹ. Aláàánú olóore kò ní wọ́n ẹ. Maegun, song by me.
doing clearly, loud and clear, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I think issue with network here. Check me by sir. Yeah, we are now having issue with the network. So I am going to, you see, as we were talking, right? I have people who have been using that donation link. If you tap it and you open it, it's going to take you to the page where you can make your contribution. Or we eventually lost the call. So sorry about that. Right? So I'm taking another one, and I actually love it when people pray for me, honestly. Hello, sir.
Hello.
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 Hello, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Nice to. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Fantastic. So
it's
this is
Joe from
and you are live. Go on,
Joe
sir.
from Houston.
Say that again. Akinola.
Akinola, yes.
Akinola from Houston, sir. Good to hear from you again. Yes, sir. You are live. Everybody can hear you.
Okay. People should come and learn from me how to dial this number to get through. So stop complaining.
You will teach them the trick. But I think people always say that no, don't expose the trick, or else you probably will kick yourself out of it. They'll beat you to it. Then you figure out that you are no longer able to get in. Yeah? But yeah, they would love to hear from you, sir. I mean, go on.
Part of my contribution today is that
yes, sir.
We should not. I don't want to all breathe for Showore. We all cannot keep and put our head in the same area.
That's right, sir.
We all are great people that have been cheated by our own country. So there are going to be many, many ways. We know that it's a very complicated situation.
At least,
we know that there's a school of thought that say, okay, you guys just complain, you don't want to participate, when we know truly well that the system is already rigged against us in that sense. There's some school of thought that we say participate, let them rig you, and at least you present your platform, you tell the people how to make the country better, and then you rig out, then that forms part of a reason why you believe the country should be splitted and all that. So they are all going to be bearing us, but we have to be mature about how we handle this issue. In essence, don't let us all behave like a youth, and we always come to Mayegun to just relieve our, we call some pressure relief.
I'm with you, sir. That is why, I personally know that our people, they want something positive, hopeful, something that they can say all hope is not lost after all. So I then I figure out that if you want to do that, you also need to be very careful so that you don't raise their expectation too high. So that if you deliver if you deliver midway, they will still be disappointed. So don't raise it, manage it. You understand, sir? And on the other part, don't confuse them with too many things at a time.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
So we have managed to choose a sort of a course that is clear enough, even though we wish we are approaching the issue of Yoruba nation with the same speed. But we can do things one after the other if we have a clear-cut idea of where we are going. So Igbo's case is becoming clearer, understandable, and more connected to people now to say, I understand what is going on, or I'm beginning to understand what is going on. So anything else we want to bring to it, like you said, is complicated. We need to be careful. But this is not, it shouldn't be a no. Like, oh, no. Because at least we might be missing out on something important too. Yeah. Go on, sir.
I'm clearing my time back for my 5 minutes.
You have it. You have it. I enjoy talking to you. I don't know, maybe because you're sharing with my son, Akinola, sir. But go on. I mean, you led me to it. So go on.
We should remember without any outside doubt that are they going to read my only concern for Showore right now is that if he can governate a lot of people to vote for him, they might just assassinate him and they will kill him while campaigning. Nigeria is not a safe area. The government is ready to kill anybody. Tinubu will pay for anybody's life and all that kind of stuff. That is my main concern for Showore to start with. We know that the good people don't get elected in Nigeria.
I know.
Ganifa, when I contested, I think it only got 80,000 votes and all that. So in essence, don't let us all be discouraged. In essence, if Sowore wants to vote and you're in a position to vote, that is if all the area boys will allow you to vote, because it's not voting that is happening in Nigeria. Some people may say that, oh, you are legitimizing you are bringing
the fraud.
The fraud that is happening. In essence, we need to send people out there to show the whole world that there is no democracy in Nigeria, no election is happening. Look at what happened in Surulere when Tinubu was sent us there. No PDP. We have so many PDP members in Surulere. They beat all the people, hijack the ballot box and all that. This is what we have. Nigeria is a jungle, like Kano will say, it's a zoo. We're in zoo in Nigeria, it's zoo, and it is true. So, but how do we get out of this issue? Some people will have to engage with the politicians like Sowore is doing. Some of us who don't want to vote, who don't believe in one Nigeria, we also continue in all our objective is in essence. We're all going the same direction, but in two different means. So for somebody who has time, who can risk being shot at on the street-wide campaigning and they want to follow it that way. But one thing that we want to advise all Nigerians, don't let us just believe that this is good. We are going to get what we are looking for easily. We should be ready to fight for it. If we need freedom, we need to fight for it and be prepared to die for it. Like the last time when Oloye Sunday was trying to organize rally in Lagos, I flew there. I joined the rally, but many people will not want to join. I'm going to my office. I'm going to do this. A time has to come.
I'm very busy.
Yeah, when we need to take our faith in our hand and fight for what we're looking for instead of just complaining. We need to fight for it and do everything possible. Right now, that man for standing for us is being held there. Let everybody continue to contribute. I beg all of you. This fight is not about him. It's about us, about the cause we believe in. So let everybody contribute and ensure that we're able to get Oloye Sunday go from Benin Republic. Amazing. And these are some of the things we all need to do together.
Yes.
And the last thing we don't want to do is to be attacking one another. You're contesting. No, we all need to come together. It's not going to be the same way, but we all need to continue to fight for
find
justice.
a way to work together and then coexist until we one day say, you know what, we have had enough. Now we are taking it over. Now let everybody come, and then you see that turn out. I agree with you, sir. Thank you
very
so
much. Let's see if that people shall contribute as
God
well.
bless
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. That's another brilliant one there from you. I have one more caller on the line, and that might be my last caller tonight. Hello. Hello there.
Hello.
How are you?
Mr. Mayeku, thank you. Papa Caleb, thank you for picking my call.
Good evening to you. I know.
I am Ejire Igboho.
Ejire Igboho. That's a very brilliant one, man. So yeah, you are live. Everybody can hear you. Go on.
Please keep my number.
I will.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I've been calling you for a very long time. First of all, I missed your number up. Instead of 60, I was putting 63. I just mixed it up out of excitement.
For a long time. I know. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I'm so happy to hear from you today. How is Caleb and Agbeke?
They are both fine. I know. We are expecting Leila Yetunde.
All right.
Leila Yewande Badero. Well, we're expecting her in May. So there's a big news coming.
All right.
Yeah, there's a big one coming.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow. Congratulations. I'm so happy to hear that. Wow. I wish I'll see you in April when you come.
To London, yes. I'm coming to London on the 22nd, 23rd. I'm going to be in London on the 22nd, the 23rd, and I'm going to leave London on the 24th.
Oh,
So even if you end up having to be like, let's say for example, some people will be because it's going to be the video shoot, so which means everybody can see everybody. We can all be there. We can all enjoy it, have fun openly. You know what I mean? So if you're working on Friday and you're like, oh, I'm so working, am I going now? And I really wish I could see him. I'm going to be all day in Lusham. On Saturday, the 23rd, and then partially on Sunday, the 24th. What am I even saying? I think I'm going to be 24th as well. But in a nutshell, yes, I'll be around. And I would love to see a lot of people.
African first. Yes, I'm mesmerized with my ego. Thank you. That's what you're saying. They're jealous. They're jealous in us. They're having a day.
I know. But I mean,
thank you for the good work you're doing for Chief.
Many people then. I mean, I'm looking forward to it myself.
Thank you for the good work you're doing for Chief. I'm so happy. We're praying for you.
Thank you.
I'm short of words. I don't know what to say.
Okay. So if you are short of words on the phone because of the surprise, will you pick the call today or not? And I did. I just picked it now. How is it going to be when we see in London? I mean, I want to, there's something about everyone of my goons that political, yeah. When I was in London last year, when we went there to shout on the Buhari to go back to Nigeria, there's something I noticed about everyone who came to say, Mayegun. You see one thing, right? Everybody just approached me like we have known each other for years. And guess what? Me. No, if you just say Mayegun, I'm like, this person knows me very well. I just blend along. I'm like, how are you, ma? Do you remember me, Mayegun? Even if I don't remember, yes, I do. You know what I mean? Like, I love that. Where people just feel like that's Mayegun. Mayegun, I like that. It makes us feel like we've known each other for so long. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Thank you.
Oh, I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. Welcome. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Oh my God.
You take care, okay? I look forward to that. I'm going to save your number.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for saving it.
I'm going to
please don't put me on. Don't put me on everybody's stuff. You know.
Come on. Everybody is safe with me. That is why I'm like, I wish I am somebody who actually pay attention to numbers. I've got thousands of people whose numbers are on this phone just for trying to reach and all that, right?
Oh, do I today? Get away. Don't tell me not to call again. Please, go.
Come on, no. You always call me, okay? So it's a good one, man.
Oh, thank you.
You always a good one.
Thank you very much. Keep up the good work. We're praying for you, by the way.
Thank you.
We're praying for you.
Thank
God
you
bless
so much. You stay safe, okay? And you have a good one, man.
Bye.
So I'll take one more, and that is us. All right? Tonight, our time is up. Hello there.
Good evening,
so lucky I've got ladies in the house there at the later tonight. Hello, ma. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. We thank God. I could share you. Ojú àgbéwà fún wa ṣe àṣedédé lágbára Ọlọ́run. Oníkútọ́ náà bí èéfín láṣẹ ìtumàrè àṣeyẹ lálákànṣepọ̀ àṣeyẹ ní all the time. Gbogbo ìdáwọ́lé ẹ̀ máa yọrí sí rere ní agbára Ọlọ́run. Sọ̀nù ìṣubú tàbí oníṣubára oníṣubá. Ayé òde pa ẹlẹ́kùn, ayé òde gbà láfíà òde ti ní agbára Ọlọ́run. Gbogbo ti jà fún ìtúsílẹ̀ olóyè, gbogbo tó mí àti tí ò mí ní ayé ẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ Jésù á bá mi tún ṣe ní agbára Ọlọ́run. You see this Yorùbá. That is one emotional blackmailing tí wọ́n ṣe ní. The man is not telling us what he wants to do. But all his so-called gangsters, one bossy Takaluku is not telling us, Yoruba lokan. No, don't do that. Yoruba lokan. Yoruba wo lokan. Yoruba shiwo lokan. The only thing to fi call Yoruba is Yoruba nation.
That's right.
Let Tinubu and his gang now start telling us Yoruba lokan. He was going from one ààfin to another ààfin, asking for àwọn ọba yẹn láti ṣe àdúrà fún un. Bí n tí mọ́mì wa kan àbí dáàdì wa kan sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan, èpè ló forí ẹ̀ gbà o.
bóyá nǹkan tó ṣe ṣí sílẹ̀ gan nìyẹn mà ṣe gets ó lè jẹ́ kó délé ó mọ̀ pé tó bá ṣàdúrà kan fóun bẹ́ẹ̀ èpè ló ń ṣẹ́ fóun ó lè èpè lórí ẹ̀.
èpè ìjẹ̀bú gidi ọ̀tẹ́ èpè ìjẹ̀bú òun ló ń forí ẹ̀ because ìjẹ̀bú sọ̀fọ̀ kẹ́nìyàn ṣíwẹ̀ kó ń hùwẹ̀ èpè kó ń ṣàdúrà àrùn lójoojúmọ́.
ṣiṣẹ́ wọ́n rẹ̀ máa ṣe pé wà kò ń ṣe wà rẹ̀ yẹn.
kéèyàn dẹ̀ ń hùwà àdúrà kó ń ṣe pé òun lójoojúmọ́
ẹ lè ṣe ẹ̀yà ṣiṣẹ́ wọ́n rẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ máa ṣàdúrà.
orí má nìyẹn ṣe ìwé èpè gbáà ní òdiwọ̀ yìí. Òkètèrè má gbàgbé àbòsí o.
Òde gba alátẹ ọkọ wọlé rí.
Òde alátẹ ọkọ wọlé rí. Sure. Look at him. The man also, his hand was shaking.
His hands are shaking.
He cannot even stand on his own 2 feet. That is why we shouldn't fool ourselves. We should just go for what we are going for. And one of the agenda is to kill this Yoruba Nation agitation movement. Also Yoruba Nation. That is one of his plans. That is why he's recruiting all these so-called hooligans, social media bandits, social media henchmen, social media iswas every day and every day to go out and start fighting. And the funniest thing is, I won't say the good thing. The funniest thing is when you see them on social media now, they will turn away. Don't let us fight those Yoruba nation. Let us explain to them.
Explanation kill them there.
Let us explain to them. Yoruba ló kàn ni. Money you see.
It man that doom, to man that be me nínú, that personally gets me kind of upset is that if it is the turn of Yoruba to produce the president of Nigeria, yeah? I mean, as a Yoruba man, you as a Yoruba woman, is Tifnumbu the best we have in Yoruba land this time? As Yoruba people, that we can say, yeah, it's the best we have. I mean, is that not an insult to us as Yoruba people? If Tifnumbu is
honestly, because these people they are analog. They have this analog brain. We are now in 20th century. Everybody is using internet. These people are so backward. Their analog brain, and that is why Nigerians take 20 steps backward. Because you don't bet this thing, Apollo analog you one bet. Main reason why to finger fún àwọn darandaran, awuta ìwítọ́. Lẹ́yìn Nigeria Lord give us $1 billion.
I think mo miss Afghanistan, Taliban ní Buhari fún lówó $1 million or donate. Taliban
donate. Yes, Afghanistan. Can you imagine? I want to wà nílé jìyà.
Yeah.
Wọ́n ṣe palapalanta $1 billion. Nigerians gangan nínú ìlú wọn gan. Jesus so long.
Ṣé kí n shock in lẹ́yọ̀ kan sí kẹ́ tó máa lọ? Ṣé rí owó tí wọ́n fi design ní Nigeria here logo Nigeria here Nigeria. Wọ́n san
fake airline wo.
Fake kìíní yẹn right? Ló lọ́sàn. Wọ́n san 400 owó tẹ́ bá ṣe sí náírà ni wọ́n san 483 million naira láti design logo plane yẹn. Tó sọ pé plane ń bọ̀ táwọn kan gbé ládà tó ń lọ sí Muritala tó fẹ́ lọ wọ plane ṣe get 480 something million. Ẹmọ country tó sanwó yẹn fún Bahrain, àwọn country terrorists àwọn lọ sanwó yẹn fún. So that is Buhari's way of using Nigeria money to fund terrorism. All this Afghanistan Taliban, they are frozen all their assets all over the world. But Buhari is using Nigeria money, change it to dollar and send it to them. No be juju be that.
And at the same time, they are going to China to borrow money. At the same time, they are telling Nigerians there is no money. At the same time, Nigerians are suffering. There is no petrol. There is no food. People are dying of hunger. At the same time, what is the matter? Can't people just wake up and realize that there is something wrong?
Amen.
Jesus.
Amen. Amen. It is a wish. And when you talk and talk like the man saw all the time, can't they wake up? We'll continue talking, we'll continue reminding them. But it may be slow, but it is steady. We are receiving testimony in this temple almost every night. My good, thank God. I used to be. We are doing well.
Because I have decided that my wallet in 2014, 15. But I need to mommy could be change a big now. But later on, we realized we made a mistake because we thought this man from that period. Our comeback off.
I understand. You don't understand. To build a country is not easy. You don't understand. We don't understand. We don't understand. Now Nigeria.
We don't understand. So what I get for Luwa? Because to be Bobo, ele so tu ti wo kilo ti man pe. Ṣé dandan ni kó lọ máa gbé àwọn alálẹ̀ wá káàkiri ni nítorí oníṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run.
Bóyá lè like eléyìí o, eléyìí náà fẹ́ ṣe president o. Ẹ má ti lọ, ẹ kọ ojú screen yín mà, quickly.
Oh, no problem. This is just for us to at least get to meet ourselves. I didn't know you knew anything about me.
No.
I was just coming as.
Whatever is correct, don't step up.
Thank you, sir.
Feel? Because ọjà wà ńlẹ̀ gan-an, like ọjà tẹ́ bá fẹ́ president ọjà wà ńlẹ̀ o, máa kún wọn sórí gbàgede ni ẹ máa kọ choose kẹ́rìndínlẹ́ni máa choose. Anyway, olórí ẹ lọ́dún sọlẹ̀, thank you so much. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí o, honestly, ẹ̀yin àgbàlagbà ó yẹ kẹ́ ti pé meeting ẹ̀yin ìyá látijọ́ ìpẹ́ wa. Ìbílẹ̀ ṣẹ́kínì tí wàá fẹ́ yí wọ́ finally, wọ́n ti change kí ló ti pè memory plan ilé ayé yìí o.
Wọ́n ti change kìíní mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́. Agbẹ́borìta abẹ́ alọ́bẹ̀ wò.
Ẹjọ́ ẹ bá wa bẹ̀ wọ́n tí ẹ ká bẹ̀ ọ́, ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, eléyìí dẹ̀ ti pọ̀ jù o. Even gan ẹ̀gbọ́n Délé gan lọ́wọ́ yìí kò bá jẹ́ àwọn tó sign fún Al-Qaeda anybody. Bàbá kan fẹ́ ṣe president, but ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn is for another day. Kenny, nice evening, ma.
All right, too.
Thank you so much. So that's where we're going to draw the curtains tonight. I want to say thank you to every one of you who has been part of this tonight. We are not so many, but we are so grateful that we are very impactful. Now, those who don't know us go say we not be anything, but don't try us until you get to find out. Okay? So, meanwhile, I have this I have to tell you. All of you remember Corporal Martins Idakpani. Corporal Martins Idakpani. And you remember his wife, Mrs. Victoria Idakpani. Man, I haven't told you a lot about them for a very long time, but Nigeria is a crime scene. What Nigeria does to people, if crime can actually be punished, most of the rogues that you call leaders, they will be cooling off behind bars, right? You remember Corporal Martins? He is still in jail, the military jail. The person that arrested him was this Buratai the Butcher. Buratai the Butcher is in Benin Republic, watching Sunday Igboho, so that they can make arrangement to kidnap him or whatever they are planning, and we'll counter that anyway. Don't worry, we know everything they are doing in Benin. And this time around, we are going to know more about what they are doing in Benin. In fact, before they plan, we're going to know before they plan. It's so wonderful. I can't wait on that part. So I spoke to Mrs. Victoria Idakpani. It's terrible. What they have done to Corporal Martins. They took him into the psychiatric hospital in Kaduna. They locked him up with people who have a mental health problem, simply because they have been playing him in their court, their kangaroo courts they put together. Right? And it's so unfortunate that the lawyer, who happened to be the lawyer from this revolution group, you remember that barrister Tokwe, you remember? Last, they muddled the whole thing up. As usual, they muddled it up. It's either they will tell, he won't know, they will tell him that the court date is so date. Yeah? On that date, the lawyer won't show. Right? And they will say, oh, they've postponed it until he will react in court, he will scream, and the rest of that. Now, so they can't say the guy he don't get mental problem. Oh. They locked him up. They didn't allow him to see his wife. They didn't allow him to see his young children. And he's committed no crime other than the fact that he made a video to criticize the former chief of army staff of Nigeria, Buratai the Butcher. Stukor Buratai is now the ambassador, Nigerian ambassador to Benin Republic. Are you with me? They locked him up. They denied him legal representation. They muddled the whole thing up. Now they locked him up in a psychiatric hospital in Kaduna. Can you believe that? I want to say a big thank you to this my big our very big lady in on Mayegun's Diary Politico. There's a lot we do. There's a lot we do on Mayegun's Diary Politico. I just wish I have a good PR. People who can say this is what Mayegun does. This is how Mayegun reach out to people, and it doesn't even say all of them. I don't say all the things I do behind the scene. I wish I could tell you all of them, but it doesn't really matter anyway. But this one is very crucial because when I can't do it alone, I bring it to you. All right? I bring it to my friends. My friends are aware. So when I wake up one day and I say, we want to do something for this, but then, look at this, Mayegun. Every time he asks them to do something, everybody just try to help and do it. It's because they are aware of everything I'm doing. And when I need help, before I call out, they know why I'm calling out for help. So I have reached out to the wife because recently she told me that despite the fact they flogged her husband up illegally all this while, right? His lawyer, Barrister Tokpe, has abandoned him. He's been abandoned in the psychiatric hospital in Kaduna. They won't even let his wife see him. They won't let him see his family. He is there in the psychiatric ward. So his own father, who happens to be the father-in-law to Victoria, the wife of, Martins, the man died. That's while Martins has been away. His father has been the father figure to the children. And in fact, he's been the one that Victoria, wife of Martins, has been taking the children to whenever they're asking for their father. So the man passed just about a week ago. Eventually, after some years, so he died, and they brought this to my attention. So I have managed to reach out to them with what I have, as usual. Okay. And but I have also promised, so she told me that her husband is completely abandoned as we speak right now. And they are giving him medication for people who have psychosis crisis, people who have a mental health issue. They are giving him that same medication. They are giving him injection. They are locking him up. They are doing all manner of things to him in Kaduna. But one thing that his wife, Victoria, told me that is still intact is that he is still maintaining his sanity. Whenever he managed to smuggle phone in to speak to him, Martins is still very much sane. And on his last request, when she was able to speak to him, he requested that please talk to Mayegun if they can help me get a lawyer, because my lawyer believed that I am violent, and in my own opinion, my lawyer is in bed with my traducers, which is so sad. And the reason why I believe him, or believe her, is that as we speak, Barrister Tokpe has abandoned the case. Martins has no lawyer as we speak anymore. And I'm going to intervene. Yes, we are going to intervene. But as we do it, we will get lawyers for Martins. But when we get to that stage, I'll tell you how. So they just lost the father-in-law. And like I said, I have sent my own widow's mite. Mrs. Victoria Idakpani, she's possibly watching us right now as well. And this information is something I've wanted to share with you for a while, but it keeps escaping my mind. Here is another one I wanted to share with you. This young man is a son, right? Is a son to one of the favorite supporters of Mayegun on Mayegun's Diary Politico. So many of you who have been engaging with a member called Just Reason. If you have been engaging with a member on Mayegun's Diary Politico YouTube called Just Reason, This is his son. His name is Lucas. Lucas Opanuga is 21. For the past 1 week, or let me say 2 weeks now, he's been declared missing. And this is the statement of the police. I'll read that to you quickly. So the police said, police are extremely concerned for the welfare of a first-class mechanical engineering student from the University of Portsmouth, who had the dreams of working for Formula One and has gone missing from his home in Southgate. Lucas Okpanuga, 21, was last seen by his family at around 1600 hours, that's 4 p.m. on Tuesday, the 22nd of February, when he left the family home to go to shops in Enfield. He had returned home to London from the university campus on the 8th of February. Lucas' parents, Adetola and Larissa, have appealed directly to their son. They said, wherever you are, Lucas, we love you so much and we want you to be safe. Please contact us to let us know that you are safe. We really want to help you and we miss you so much. So police statement continued. On the day he went missing, Lucas is known to have caught the 121 bus in Enfield, and subsequent police inquiries suggest he was in the EN9 postcode area on the evening of 22nd of February. Despite an extensive police investigation, there has been no trace of him since. DS Mark Robinson of the Meth North Area Safeguarding Team said, we are doing all that we can to find Lucas and to support his family. On the morning of Saturday, 26th of February, the police helicopter was used to assist officers in a search of Epping Forest, which is near to the EN9 area where we last have any trace of Lucas. A number of other lines of inquiries are being followed up as a priority. We are extremely concerned for Lucas' welfare. If you may have seen him, please get in touch immediately. Lucas is described as a light-skinned, mixed-race man, 6 feet 2 inches tall and of slim build. When last seen, he was wearing a yellow hooded top covered by a black jacket, black joggers, and black shoes. Anyone who may have seen Lucas is asked to call 101 and quote ref number 7952/22 February, which is 22nd February, 22 FEB, or to contact the charity missing person. This is the statement of the police when Lucas was declared missing. It's been over 2 weeks. Some of you are living in London who have an idea of all this area. Some of you must have heard about this. But the reason why we have to mention this on Mayegun's Diary Political today is because Lucas is a son of one of the Mayegun's Diary supporters, members. And this is us calling on him, Lucas. If you are possibly seeing this to help the police in their search, it will be greatly appreciated. Part of the announcement I wanted to make. Thank you to every one of you who stayed back, watched the whole program from start till finish. I want to say thank you to my friends, Toju, my friends from Canada. He gave me a $5. What do you call it? $5 Canadian dollars, which is great, which is super chat. So thank you. But I have to say a bigger thank you to all of you who took it upon yourselves to help us reach 50% of our targets on Gift Send Go. Gift Send Go, we have now crossed £25,000. That's 50%. What do you think? Yes, we did it. We have now crossed 50%. So my greatest thanks also goes to all of you who made that happen, okay? Anonymous donor just added 200 pounds. Come on. I mean, we are just at 24,988 pounds. Come on, let's cross 50%. So now, let's say if we have 50% to cover in the next, I don't know, all right? But always remember this, so we have enough to start our fight. I mean, well, yes, it's a fight to start our fight. So which means that we are now on the journey of getting Oloye Sunday Igboho released. And then I take it on from there to provide this safety. Other things that goes into this, I am going to begin. So on Monday, I'm going to pay the lawyers. Yeah, I'm going to pay them 2 million naira. So I'm going to pay them the first money from your donation, from what I have, which is above 18 million naira, 18.5 million naira, so to say. On Monday, I'm going to pay out 2 million naira as the first mobilization. Then a couple of weeks after that, I'm going to pay another 5 million naira, which is going to make it 7 million naira. Then, I mean, yeah, whatever follow after that, I will tell you. So when I make all these payments and the rest of them, blah, 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 I will come back here and tell you how much do we have in the savings so that we can say, okay, yeah, this is what we have done. So we need to pay these people another money. Mayego, how much do we have? You told us we had 10 million naira left. Yes, you do. Well, it's going to be in pounds anyway, so it's always going to keep its value. You remember that? That money is the most valuable money of valuable savings of valuable fundraiser that will never depreciate. So you can be rest assured of that. So the goal is met and we'll continue to move on, okay? 25% of our goal met, we need to fire on. How do we make the remaining 25,000 pounds? Can we make that happen? Well, it's up to us. I'm going to be doing a fundraiser once every week. On this case, okay? So once a week, I will just say, hey, let's raise money. How much do we have? Let's raise $500. Let's raise $1,000. You know what I mean? And we'll continue to use the give, send, go. So everybody, thank you, and thank you, and thank you for everything. I'm going to see you some other time. So until then, don't forget, subscribe, like, share. You know what I mean? And all of that. And one more thing, please, so don't go to bed and say, from the money they are raising for Igboho, I am not raising money for Sunday Igboho. Be very clear about that, okay? This fundraiser is called the Legal Support Fund, which we call the Legal Aid. It is an intervention fund, right? And it is called Legal Aid. So don't go and see someone and say, from the money you raise for Igboho, come on, don't try that with me, all right? So, nevertheless, this is where we are, and then we will continue from where we are stopping today. So thank you to all of you. I'll see you some other time. Good night.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Gómìnà kówó jẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.